Welcome to my channel Like Minded, where I like to discuss ways that we can all align our mind, body, and spirit to align with the best version of ourselves. So to all of you that are subscribed, thank you so much for your support. And if you're new to my channel, please go ahead and like this video and go ahead and join the tribe. What are you waiting for? So first, I like to start off with channel messages, and then I will get into the tarot. I will also list the timestamps below. I feel like if you click this video, the universe sent you here for a reason. So this is a general reading, so take the messages that resonate, but because you clicked on this video, I know you're gonna find value in it. So when I was channeling, I was really thinking about how to make changes in your life. And I was really thinking about myself and how I've gotten so much further in life by looking at the small changes. So as I was channeling, I was reflecting on just big choices that I've made in my life and different goals that I've had. And I was thinking about how did I get to that big picture, and it really started with small changes. I thought these channel messages would be helpful for any of you working on goals or thinking about ways to renovate or update your current goals. I feel like we live in like a results-driven society. It's all about results. It's all about the latest good grades, the biggest checks. You know, it's all about the results. And sometimes when you're caught up in the results of things, you know, you can lose sight of the little things. And that's why I really wanted to share with you guys how making small changes can lead to those big results that can change your life. So an example that I feel like we can all resonate with is losing weight. You know, for some people, they might go to, you know, letting go all of their carbs, you know, only eating salad, going to the gym, and it's just all so much. If you want something to be like a lifestyle change, a change that you can, you know, actually see as a lifestyle change and not just a phase, then it's really important to make small changes. So for example, if you're looking to lose weight, you know, before you start that new gym membership, why not start with walking 2 to 3 days a week and see how your body feels? Really reflect on, you know, you going walking on those 2 to 3 days a week. You know, how did it improve your life? You know, how did it improve your mental clarity? It's going to be really important to really consider your mindset when it comes to these small changes that you make, because in order to be in alignment with your mind, body, and spirit, all of those things have to come together, and that is the ultimate goal. So taking time to reflect on the small changes that you make in your life is really going to help your mindset. It's really going to help build that relationship with how you see working out or exercising, because a lot of us, all of us honestly, have programming in our subconscious mind that we're not aware of. Like, it's hard to lose weight. I have to sacrifice to lose weight. Those narratives or those limiting beliefs may be in the back of our subconscious mind. So if you start working out and you notice that, you know, after about 2 weeks you can't be consistent, it gets discouraging at that point. And then it's like, what's the point of continuing moving forward? So you want to check in with yourself and ask yourself, you know, did I experience better sleep on those days that I worked out? Did I experience decreased stress? You know, was my mind more clear on those days? And then you're really going to be able to build the value of actually walking or exercising. And you're not only building that value for your conscious mind, you're building that value for your subconscious mind, so that your subconscious mind has a better relationship when it comes to working out. For me personally, when I reprogrammed my mindset around working out, I think about, why do I want to work out? I want to work out because it makes me feel good. It's healthy for my body. It decreases stress. All of the things. You want to figure out what's your why. My why may look a lot different than your why, and that's okay. But when you discover why your why is so important to you, you have more of a chance to be successful in the long run. And those are the kind of things that's going to make working out and exercise more of a lifestyle change, opposed to like a phase that's going to kind of phase out. And you're going to find that it may be more difficult to be consistent. So for example, sometimes people will ask me, how are you able to stay so consistent with working out? Well, it's something that I consider a priority. It's something that I consider part of my lifestyle. It's not a task or addition to. Do I have time to work out? It's never a question that I have in my mind. I make time for it. So by making time for it, then it makes it a priority in my life, which makes it part of my lifestyle. So exercising, moving my body is almost like me brushing my teeth. I'm going to brush my teeth every day, not necessarily going to work out every day, but it's just an example of building healthy habits in your life. So when it comes to making small changes, you can utilize this in any part of your life when it comes to your finances, when it comes to working out. Another example I have for me personally, I have a private practice. I'm a therapist, and I'm looking to market myself. I'm looking to put myself out there as a mental health therapist and as a spiritual coach. So sometimes, like when I'm looking at the bigger picture, it can cause me not to take action because I'm like, okay, well, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do this. And it feels and it appears from my perspective so far away. So I have to tell myself the other day, what small changes can I make in this moment? So sometimes I find when I look at things too big of a picture, I can get caught up in so many details. So by looking at the little things that I can do, it can help me with guiding me to the end result of where I want to go, with my business, my career, or my goals. I also feel like with making small changes, it gives you an action plan to actually follow that is small and something that you can actually do. And then you can move on to another task and another task. And usually I find that action attracts action. So I might take like 2 or 3 action steps, and then by that third action step, I'm inspired by something else, or I have a dream, or I get a sign, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I never thought about that. So always remember, when you're taking action, it's going to lead to more action. So my guys are saying, like, you don't have to have the answers for everything. If you take a little bit of action, you're gonna notice that things are going to come into alignment. People, places, and things are going to come in and support you and guide you, and certain opportunities that you may not have seen in that present moment will be opened up to you because you took that action and you let the universe know, hey, this is what I'm looking forward to. This is how I want to move forward. So there's opportunities right now in this moment that I'm not even aware of, but I know that my action is going to attract action. It's going to not only attract action, but inspired action, where I feel encouraged to move forward, where I feel excited to move forward. It's not going to feel like a task. It's going to feel very good. It's going to feel very motivating. So I hope this information helped any of you guys out there that are either feeling a little stalled or stuck when it comes to your dreams, or if you're, making certain goals and you feel like they're not moving fast enough, that sometimes when you're able to look at the micro, then the macro doesn't seem so big or so far away. So I really encourage each and every one of you to show yourself grace, while you're working on these small changes, because they're new changes in your life. It's an adjustment. You may not get it right the first time, and that's okay. If you have goals set to, walk 2 to 3 days a week and you only walk 2 days a week, just make sure you're looking at ways to give yourself credit, ways to celebrate your wins, even though you didn't go that third day. And try to hold yourself accountable, but in a kind way, in an encouraging way. That's why it's so important to look at the credit and look at the things that you've done and look at those small changes in order to give yourself that credit, so it feels more motivating and it doesn't feel demotivating. So one beautiful thing about this life is you get to define what the best version of yourself, not your mom, not your dad, not your family, not your spouse, no one around you. You get to decide what the best version of yourself looks like. So take that time to self-reflect. Take that time to get to know yourself and make time for yourself and make yourself the priority, so you can come from a place of connectedness. So as you're moving on your path, you can always check in with yourself and see, how you want to make improvements in your life. And one of the beautiful things is you don't have to do this alone. You could always seek a therapist. You could always look for a coach. So whichever goals that you're working on, if you find a credible source to help you with that, then they can help you, connect the dots for those small changes or give you words of encouragement or motivation. So if you are located in the state of Texas or Idaho and you would like to connect with me as a mental health therapist, please click the link below and set up a free 15-minute consultation. If you're not located in those two states, I will put some resources below so you can find the right therapist for you if you need one. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get into the tarot. Those channeled messages were just so amazing, and I hope that they were able to help some of you out there. All right, so first we're going to start off with some affirmations. Okay, so first I trust that my powerful intentions combined with my faith are enough to allow my vision to become reality. And this is just a reminder that you are the co-creator of your world. If you don't like your life, rewrite your story, change your narrative, change the way that you think about yourself, the way you see yourself. Think, what would I want my future self to look like? What kind of career does my future self have? What kind of body does my future self have? Think of those things. How does my future self talk to herself or himself? Very, very important, right? If you see someone successful, imagine yourself being successful so you can align with that version of yourself. We also have, I don't have to fear my fear. I can use it as a way to get closer to love. And that is so beautiful because, a lot of times your fear is just your limiting beliefs. It's just your upbringing. It's just your programming. Maybe you had someone tell you that you weren't good enough, or they made you feel that you weren't good enough. But you and I know that that isn't true. And for you to get on that path of self-love and self-discovery, it's really important for you to, find ways to shed those limiting beliefs, that fear that's like holding you back. Okay, so we're starting off with detox your life. So when you were looking to make those small changes in your life, there may be things, people, situations that you need to release from your life. And that may take self-reflection, that may take time, that may take therapy. Show yourself grace, talk to yourself like a friend, and, letting go, surrendering is a part of life. Take pleasure in the things that you do. I love that. What do you do that makes you happy? What do you do that, puts a smile on your face? Is it spending time with your family? Are you creative? Do you do some type of art or music? What are the type of things that bring you pleasure? That is very, very important. Remember your worth, of course. People will only value you as much as you value yourself. So if you have some issues with self-worth or how much you value yourselves, listening to positive affirmations about your worth is very, very powerful. That is one way to reprogram the subconscious mind, is through repetition. Write down affirmations that resonate with you, that remind you of your worth, and stick them in your bathroom, your bedroom, your car, your wallet, to always remind yourself you are valuable, you are deserving, and you are worth it. So we have fear. I realize that I am testing my resolve to live in the energy of love. I love this. So when it comes to fear sometimes and limiting beliefs, when you're making those small changes and adjustments in your life, your subconscious mind sometimes is going to tell you, hey, this is uncomfortable. Hey, we're doing something different here. That is completely normal. It is trying to trick you. Once you're able to get through that phase of adjustment, it will become easier and easier. And you'll just look up and you're like, oh my gosh, I've been working out consistently for 1 year. You'll get to that point where your healthy habits will come in and those small changes will come in and just change your life, and it won't feel so uncomfortable. Let's see what other messages Spirit has. Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. I love that. Whenever you have time in the morning or in the evening, when you're, feeling calm, you're at peace, you can maybe take some deep breaths. Visualize the lifestyle that you want to attract. Visualize the details. Visualize how it will feel, being your future self. Once you actually know what you want your future self to look like. Visualize, like when we were little kids, put on your thinking caps. use your imagination. Your imagination, you visualizing the details, is one of the fastest ways that you can become in alignment with what you want, and you're letting the universe know exactly what you want to attract in. And of course, leave some room, because usually whenever the universe sends you your manifestations, they're even bigger and better than you thought they would be. So let me get one more of these. We have peacefulness. You recognize that balance, kindness, and love bring calmness to your soul. I love that. And I feel that's why it's so important to make small changes, because you're able to give yourself credit. You're able to, feed that information to your subconscious mind that you are making progress, you are safe, you are moving towards success. And if you have any of those limiting beliefs of fear or not being good enough, you can always go back to that and really self-reflect on why is that. And like I said, it really helps if you're able to utilize a therapist if you have really heavy stuff from the past. See if Spirit has any additional messages. I feel like for some of you, you're going to be moving forward, and you're going to be reflecting back on the past, maybe past people, situations that maybe you've either let go or you've grown apart from. But there's this energy with the Eight of Cups of moving forward. And I feel like you're moving forward into something that is going to, make you feel powerful. You feel very much in control. There's some type of offer coming in, and also some type of mental clarity coming in. So this reading is for everyone. So if you are making those small changes to become the best version of yourself, my guides are saying that we're all going to be very, very rewarded. And it's important to, acknowledge and release those fears and doubts that come through. There's tons of exercises that you can do for this, but with the Nine of Swords, what kind of comes to mind is focus on what you can control, release what you can't. And what you can't, and there's a lot of things in this world that we can't control, and that's okay. But if you're able to just release it and acknowledge it mentally out loud, universe, I release it to you. I have no control of that situation. I know that everything will work out for me. You're good. Just let it go. So I'm gonna go ahead and get one more card. We have the Ten of Wands. My guides are saying there is a burden, something that you're holding on to that you're going to be releasing. And I feel like it's going to allow you to, they're showing me somebody like almost being like shot across like a rubber band out, and with this energy of whatever burden that you're releasing, if anything is let go from your life or like leaves your life, let it go. Because with this ending is going to come a beautiful new beginning. I saw the Page of Wands as well. So I feel like there's going to be some good news coming in. Look at that. There's going to be an offer that comes in. So for some of you, I'm getting, if something is removed from your life, just let it go. Just let it go with grace, because you definitely have a beautiful offer coming in here. For some of you, this is a cup of love, like a partnership. For others of you, this could be a job offer. But there's this beautiful energy of love coming in, of prosperity coming in for you guys. And it's all about you making those small changes. We have the Empress here. She's very abundant in energy. She attracts a lot as well. So know that you can attract a lot with your energy right now. Just saw the Ace of Pentacles. So know that you can attract a lot with your energy right now. It's all about your thoughts. So keep your thoughts positive and constructive so you can tell the universe and let the universe know exactly what you want to attract into your life. So I hope that you found this video helpful. If you could please like, share, and subscribe. I truly appreciate it. And until next time.